How's it going? Wooden Spoon Supercoach here. Teams list for round 3 are here, and it is a very, if not the most important trading week for Supercoach. Very cheapy oriented. You need to fix as many mistakes and get as many of the correct inclusions in this week. 100% boost if you'd like to, but we will definitely get more into that when we speak about trades later. How you going, Mac?
Going good, thanks, mate. Going very good. Looking forward to the games this weekend, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how my team goes. Because yeah, even though it's been a bit of a slow start with Drinkwater, I'm actually really happy with the structure of my team and what's going on this week. So let's
Yes.
get into it.
I heard, I think it was Timmy Williams talking about, it was Desi on Timmy's show, saying that he thinks that the go for points is a lot more relevant in the early stages this year. So we'll keep that in mind going forward. But it looks like you do really want to start getting some points going and not just think about cash. Normally it's just about cash at the start. But yeah, with some of these scores coming out, you need to play aggressively this year, I think. So, and with that in mind, let's get into the teams lists. So first up, we have the Raiders and the Bulldogs. My main takeaway from this game is the dropping of Bronson Sherry. That's about it. Not really sure what's happening at the Bulldogs. There's a little bit of drama. That's they're a little bit leaky, I'd say. There's been a lot of unhappy campers at the Bulldogs, but you know it happens. I suppose it's just confirmation bias when it happens 2 or 3 times. You're like, oh, there's a pattern here, but where there's smoke, there's fire, I guess.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be another cheapy opportunity like Jonathan Sewer or something, but
I
yeah,
was
no,
hoping Rena Karma. I had
yeah,
him last year.
maybe.
He was sick.
The thing I take away most from this one is Sasangi, my draft hero, named at center again. Let's go. So yeah, look, I don't think he's done anything wrong yet. Ricky Stewart is leaving him in over Timoko, but it's interesting to see what that rotation is going to look like. I think one of them is just going to rotate into the middle somewhere, in like the later half of the game. So yeah, Sasangi is probably still going to get good minutes, hopefully,
Yeah,
and be
nice.
legend in draft. And as I mentioned, if he stays in the team here in the starting team, I think he's actually really relevant for Classic as well because he's only priced at about 400,000 and he's busted out like 280s or something already. So if he keeps the starting spot next week as well, then I'm probably going to get him in next week.
Yeah, nice. And what's his face? The center whose name is escaping me. He was named at 19th on the reserves interchange on the interchange. So there is a chance that he just doesn't play at all. Maybe he's still not quite fit yet. Who knows? But yeah, Sasangi, you were on him early.
Yeah,
So
I think if you go down as Timoko, I think he's 17. Oh no, he is 19.
yeah,
Yeah,
19.
so yeah, but so we'll see what happens. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. Yeah.
As for all the forwards and stuff, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. We'll just double check the notes quickly. Oh, yeah. Josh Papali or Papali'i, I can't remember which one he prefers. Concussion back in, so Smithies to the bench. Cool. Not a whole lot Supercoach relevant there, but it's something. We'll move on to the Roosters and the Panthers. Big one here. Yoelu, I think it's pronounced, right? Yoelu?
Yeah,
Yoelu.
ULU.
He's gone. Reece Robson back at number 9. He's recovered a bit quicker than expected with that broken thumb injury. So yeah, this would hurt. It always sucks when you're just that one game off the cash rise and then they can't get it. Maybe he'll become relevant. Well, he will become relevant towards Origin. So easy little downgrade and cash injection if Robson is to be picked, which he probably will be. But yeah, what would you do if you do have him now, don't you?
I do have ULU. So basically, I'm holding at least this week. I'm hoping that, Reece Robson doesn't come back straight into 80 minutes and that he still gets some minutes. And also, because he is still there in number 19, Connor Watson hopefully gets played as a 13 instead. So, whether he comes in, plays a bit of 9, then goes to 13, I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm just sort of hopeful that I get at least another 20, 30 minutes out of ULU and get that one price rise. If not, it doesn't matter. I'll just downgrade him to Brandon Smith or something.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, he's not really a problem this week. So yeah, a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Especially it's a bit of a saving grace that Brandon Smith that is there as that bottom dollar option as well.
You're not going to touch on IPAP, bro, holding the starting edge spot? You're going all scrolly head crazy here.
I went back
Back
to the
to the
fucking
Panthers
last
game.
game. Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Sit on the forwards for a sec, bro. Isaiah Papali'i maintains his spot,
Yeah,
even though Liam
right.
Martin's back in. Sorensen to the bench. So, yeah, IPAP could be very relevant.
100%. I need to get that habit out when I'm just thinking. I just like scroll around and go
Scroll.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'll get a dummy mouse that I can just sit here and play with. But yeah, there's a lot of people who were already looking at him or have him already. So we'll see a minute increase there. I think with all the guys we're trying to rush to get this week, I don't know if we'd be looking at moving on a Isaiah Papali'i at the moment, but in the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks,
Yeah.
if he keeps churning out good scores, he could definitely be a good little long-term
Yeah.
option.
And anyone, put in your comments, what are you doing with Isaiah Yo? He's in my girlfriend's team. Probably going to hold him at least another week with the head knock to Cogger, was it? That was coming in off the bench and taking some of the minutes from Yo. Hopefully, Yo plays big minutes this week. So, yeah, look, plus he's doing his job anyway. So, personally, I'm going to hold with him in Chloe's team. But yeah,
I think
uh,
if you're
let us
selling
know what you're
Yo,
doing.
you're probably in a pretty good position if
Pretty good
that's,
spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something I've just realized we forgot to do the tip for the last game. Who have you
Oh,
got
yeah.
for Raiders Bulldogs?
Ooh, I got the Raiders. Yep. Raiders, low scoring game. So, yeah,
The vibes are
Raiders.
telling me Raiders as well, just with the bit of negativity coming out of the Bulldogs. Sometimes that can infect onto the players. Um, that being said, still two very good teams going up against each other, but I think Raiders 1 to 12 will be the way here.
Yep,
And
Raiders 1 to
for
12.
for this one, Panthers are just going to strangle them out. It's going to be a boring ass game again, but you got to respect it.
I'm going to tip the Roosters because of the Sam Walker factor.
Yeah.
Basically, it's all vibes. I think the Panthers very clinical defense, and Sam Walker is one guy that will do something unorthodox,
Yeah.
and he might catch him off guard.
Yeah, I've got a big decision to make around Sam Walker this week. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
we'll get to it.
hey,
We'll get to it. We'll get
yeah,
to it in the trades
we will, we
section.
will. I'm just always so eager to blurt out my trades. For the Panthers, I'm pretty sure it's Liam Martin's back in, pushing Garner to the bench. Cog has been omitted. Yep, so nothing too Supercoach relevant going on here. On the topic of Cleary, I think you definitely could bring him in. I was thinking about it for most of the week. I'm thinking it's a bit of a luxury trade now, but I think you do with this whole idea that we're going to need to be scoring more points earlier in the season. I think a Cleary, a Hines, definitely some good options. But
If Sam
again, we'll
Walker's
get to the
the
trades
biggest,
later.
if Sam Walker's the biggest problem in your team and you've got enough cash to go Cleary, then sure. But there's probably bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that's it. We'll move on. Storm Broncos. Do you reckon the Broncos bounce back? We'll do the tip here first. I'm sure you want to talk about your team.
Oh man, I'm so nervous about this. I'm so nervous about it. Like every part of my logic says to tip the Storm, but I can't. So I'm just going to tip the Broncos
I'll
anyway.
be tipping Manly 13 plus this week regardless. So you got it right when it's your own team.
Yeah, but what I love to see here is Grant Anderson. Like, from preseason that I was ready to start with him.
Yes.
I thought that he should have been in the starting side to begin with. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do. I know Adam Reynolds is named here, but I've since heard that he's pulled out. So that's, wheels up for Reece Walsh. And we both have Reece Walsh. So stoked to hear that.
Yes.
Not exactly sure what's going to happen in the back line. There was some pretty crazy stuff floating around the rumor mill, but also Xavier Willison starting on the edge. I'm so happy for this. I personally thought that Jack Javeski was actually the weakest link in our defense for over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, really stoked to see Willison get a chance on the edge there. He's absolutely lethal, and I thought he should have been starting in any other team. I think this kid would be a starter. So yeah, hopefully he fits into that edge well and shores him up a bit defensively. Maybe not as mobile as Javeski, but it wasn't working out anyway. So also not too sure what's happening with Shibasaki on the bench here. Probably just coach sending a message for defense last week. But look, I think that on the day we'll actually see Ben Hunt playing 7 and Blake Mozer come into the team at 14. So I really think that there's some exciting stuff happening with the Broncos this week between Grant Anderson facing off against his old team, a couple of guys getting dropped for not showing what they need to do in defense, and a couple of new guys getting a chance. This is what Madge does. He builds the boys up from the start, and everyone has to prove that they have earned their spot. So yeah, look, this is going to be a game where they show up to prove that, and I'm hoping they can get the job done.
Yeah, and I think if Adam Reynolds does drop out, that could be that little sort of spark, just more of the ball with Walshy, because no one can really defend against him consistently. So as long as they can get him firing, they've got every chance this game. However, I do still think Melbourne 1-12.
Yeah, they could suffocate them. So
Yeah.
absolutely. Like if I was betting, I would be betting on Melbourne, but I'm
Yeah.
tipping and I'm tipping the Broncos. Let's go.
Fair enough. Yeah, you got to tip with your heart. Betting
Do you
slightly
own
different,
Leo?
but
Do you own Moses Leo?
I don't. He's one of the ones
Nice.
getting away from me this week.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's a good choice. There's few people on the list that are, Moses Leo. If you look at if you sort by break even in SuperCoach Plus, everybody has SuperCoach Plus trial at the moment, I'm pretty sure. So if you sort by break even, Moses Leo
Quickly
fourth
do
on the
that.
list. So, if you've already got Sua Falongo, you've already got Noah Martin, you've already got Atavatu Lasati, then sure, you could bring in a Moses Leo. I personally needed to bring in Lasati this week. But yeah.
Yeah, you can see there I've got the top 3 highlighted, so I'm happy.
Yep, me too.
I could use my boost this week, and it seems like I really should, but at the same
I wouldn't.
time, could that trade be better for me later in the year?
Yeah, I
Probably.
wouldn't boost for Moses Leo right now. That's
Yeah,
exactly
it
where I was
wouldn't
going
be
to
for
be.
him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
we will
nice.
all be revealed. Over on the
Got to let
Storm
some
side of
through.
things. Sorry, gone.
Got to let some through to the keeper.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Got to keep some kind of retention. Um, what was I going to say?
Stefano, Harry Grant.
Liero.
Big names.
Liero's back, pushing Hetherington off the bench. Blore still more time on the sideline. Not that I'm too concerned about the length of his injury. I think he's going to stay sidelined regardless of if he's fit or not. Chan and Lasardi just look like they've done enough. Why would you change something that isn't broken? So,
Yep.
yeah, not concerned at all. What was your tip for this one? You
Broncos.
are tipping him.
Broncos with
Oh
the
yeah,
line.
of course, yeah. You're going against it. I don't have to bet on Manly this week. We've got the bye. Even though
So, this is like probably going to be the easiest 2 points you have all year, and maybe the only 2 points you get all year, to be honest.
it could be the
Nah,
easiest
that's a
two
low
points
blow.
and the hardest 2 points.
A lot going on at the Knights.
Yes. So we've got Fletcher Hunt coming in at the back. He is 322k. I don't think his break even is amazing. Avoid, I would say. So much other stuff going on. Sandon coming in at 7, Sharp at 6. It's going to be very interesting to see how their attack goes, and it's also going to be very interesting to see the Warriors making the trip over the ditch for the first time this year. Eyes on Tanner Boyd for me. If he comes out and has another big score, depending on my final trade this week, I may just have to take him for the cash.
Yeah. Fletcher Hunt for me is a void because once Dylan Brown comes back, Fletcher Sharp will go back to fullback and push Hunt out of the team. So
Yeah.
he's not there until Ponga gets back. He's probably there until Brown gets back, which is sooner
Right.
rather than later. So I'd avoid Fletcher Sharp. I would want to wait and see for a week or two because that knee can be a hindrance. So if anyone's jumping on it, then if you jumped on him at the start of the season, then you're probably doing it for vibes and you'll probably jump straight back on and respect. But I'm going to have a look first.
Yeah, and Sharp probably isn't going to get too much more expensive. He's probably set to drop. Oh, no, he scored okay, I think, when he got injured, didn't he? He got like a 60 or something. Yeah. So he's probably going to fluctuate around the same price for a while. Let your cashies fatten up and then sell them off and then go to him once we've got a bit more information, I think. His price won't even change this week anyway, so another free look. We've got Halasima named to start. A lot of people are going to be very excited about that. What it means for the minutes, I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think when he plays less minutes, his PPM goes up anyway. So very, very exciting guy that you could have in your team. I just wish it wasn't this week. Then I could probably justify a little fun pick, but it's just too important of a week for fun picks, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely a vibes pick, and Capewell only 4 weeks, so
Yeah.
job security sucks.
Yeah. That being said, it would not surprise me if he is 600k in 3 weeks, but not a risk I'm willing to take. What else we got for the Knights? I think that's it. Knights and Wires, yeah, that's it.
Probably tipping.
I keep forgetting that.
Oh, gee, I'm gonna tip the Wires.
Yeah, me too. 13 plus for me.
Which is, yeah, it hurts. I kind of, yeah, I want to see the Knights do well, but I think that, yeah, Warriors system too good, defense too good. Tane Tuapiki, his positioning as a fullback is really good. It's top tier. So I think the Knights are going to struggle to find points.
Yeah, I feel for them. With, being a Manly fan, we are very used to the amount of heartbreak one injury can make to your entire season. So I don't even... I think I've just been beaten down so much I'm used to the bad news now, but I had a point there, but I've forgotten it, so we'll move on.
Manly sucks. That's the point.
Great
Let's
podcasting.
go.
Yeah, they just wiped my brain talking about them.
Oh,
God. So we got the Sharks and the Finns. I'm pretty sure they are both the exact same lineups. Yes, that is correct. So
the fishbowl.
Yeah, the fishbowl. We love the fishbowl. For me personally, big eyes on KL Iro in this game. Obviously, I'm not selling him. That would be quite luxury. Hines as well could go absolutely massive this game. I would like him in my team for this game, but I can't tell whether it's a decent trade. That being said, I do think we are kind of due for the Dolphins to start to click and turn it on a little bit. I think their attack seems to be heating up. And when they do go off, then we're going to be looking at 150s for Cobbo and Farmworth and probably Isaiah Katoa as well. What do you reckon this game? This is a tough one to tip for me, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I might end up tipping the Sharks here, but I think that there will be points on offer this game. I'm hoping that Iro goes off. I've got him in draft. So, yep, happy for him. But also Ramian. They've been going right a lot. So, yeah, look, both centers are good options. Herbie Farmworth, extremely scary as a fader right now. So, looking forward to getting him in my team as soon as possible. Hopefully, Selwyn Cobbo scores well this week so that I can upgrade him to Herbie. That's, yep, Herbie's like one of my main targets right now. Hopefully, Herbie scores another 70 or so that he just drops that little bit of cash.
Yeah, we need KL and Cobbo to equalize those break evens. It'll be very nice just to not have to think about that and then bolster elsewhere in the team.
Well, I got Ramian and Cobbo, so basically I'm hoping that those two pop off. And yeah, and Iro and Herbie, I hope they just hover around that sort of 70 points mark.
Yeah, I do think we're seeing some overs here.
They're both targets for me. Hines, I'm probably going to ring him in and probably going to captain him.
That's scary. I think I'm going to tip the Finns this one for vibes, but probably by like fucking 6 max. I think if they are going to do it, it'll be tight because the Sharks are going to want to bounce back after getting held to 0, was it, in the end?
Sharks scored 1 try.
1 try. Still, though, they were kind of embarrassed.
You swayed me. I got to tip the Finns for the vibes. Let's go.
It's a good vibes pick.
Dolphins all the way.
Sick. Not really anything to go on down here.
Flegler. I have Flegler. I'm holding.
Yeah, Flegler named.
Fini Fuiaki.
He has a massive break even. He's like negative 80 break even or something.
I wouldn't say that. I'd need to see 2 or 3 more weeks of this form consistently.
100%, yeah.
Before I got onto it, but I can understand why the temptation's there.
Yeah.
Max Plath at 9. This is what I said I wanted last week. Did you notice how last week I said I wanted Max Plath to start at 9 instead of Schneider? And then he did. Yeah. And then as soon as Schneider came on, he dropped the ball. Oh man, I was raging.
They didn't
leave Max Plath in 9.
They didn't put Plath at 9 in the notes at the bottom there. They definitely don't play SuperCoach. Yeah, eyes on Plath. What's he priced at the moment? He's like mid fives. Let's
I
have a
don't know,
look.
but if yeah, so this guy could be, or if he plays 3 games in a row here, starting at hooker, then hopefully he gets dual in round 6, and then Jerry Marshall King comes back, Max Plath goes into the second row or into a
Mm,
lock position or something and just plays 80 minutes in the middle with that hooker dual. I'm targeting Max Plath as a hooker 2 option.
yeah, he's 515k, and I like him a lot during the Origin period.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the duel anymore, which is a shame.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah,
he'll start. He started last week at hooker, and now this week again. So he only needs one more, which
yeah,
should be next week, and then that's just in time for the round 6 dual position adding.
perfect.
So I'm hoping by round 6 he gets dual position, and I can trade him in, maybe instead of like a Brandon Smith or something. And about the same time, hopefully Jeremy Marshall King comes back, and yeah, he ends up playing 80 minutes as a lock or something, and just being a tackle machine.
Yeah, it'd be an easy little trade for me as well with Reed Marnie, who I think I can let him sit for a little bit. He's not going to absolutely hemorrhage money, but we do want to fix that up eventually. So he could be a nice trade there. Um, yeah, I think that's all we need to go over for these games. Up
Yep.
next, Rabbitohs and the Tigers. Oh my god, this is going to be a points fest. Stick your multis on for this game. Jesus, it's going to be huge. For the Rabbitohs, Humphreys named at 7. So yeah, he's finally taken over his injury. This is where we could really start to see the Bunnies go on a fucking tear, because they're going to be, it might take a little bit for Humphreys to settle, but then they're going to be, they're full 1-7. I think they're going to absolutely rip some teams apart. And once this buy goes, I think I'll be buying a few of them.
Yeah, as a Latrell fader, this one's a bit scary. Uh, but yeah, I'm just hoping the West Tigers they're fired up and they defend well. But yeah, look, there's probably points on offer in this game. Latrell's a great captaincy option, to be honest. If anyone who does have him, Cody Walker, yeah, he could pop off this game, or hopefully he scores another 30 as a Cody
130.
fader. As a Cody fader, I'm hoping that he bombs and Purdue is the guy. Yeah, look, Keon though, I'm hoping Keon has a big game here.
Yeah.
Gets a few offloads away. Yeah, maybe a line break or so, gets an attacking stat. That would be great. For Feeder, he could really pop off in this game as well. So yeah,
Tallis
look for
Duncan's
Feed.
come in for you and Aitken. Be good
Yeah,
to get a look at him. He was unreal last year.
yeah.
I don't think he'll be able to get to the price of last year, just with the amount of second row forward depth that the Bunnies have. But be exciting to see him play at least.
I reckon you could
Um,
captain Keon or Fafita in this game, or Latrell. Yeah, I'd
for
be
feeder
honestly.
captain,
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd have the balls for it, but I would love to see someone do it.
yeah. I reckon all 3 of those are good options for your captaincy. On the other side, I wouldn't be trading in Jerome Luai. I'm seriously considering Adam Dewey as a Reynolds replacement in
Yeah.
my girlfriend's team, and Kai Pierce Paul. Yeah,
Yeah, Kai
maybe later.
Paul looks deadly, just throwing offloads like it's
Yeah.
going out of fashion.
The thing
Um,
with the Tigers is they look like they're going to play really good, aggressive, attacking footy with all of them having a license to offload, and it's going to be great for Supercoach. I just want to see them back that up a couple of weeks in a row, and we've seen one game so far. So, yeah, look, if they look good, then this might be a team to target in general for big scores.
with Jarrell Skelton coming in at centre, I can't recall ever seeing him defend there. So, the Rabbitohs left edge can go against any edge, but the right edge might be able to find a bit of a defensive liability in Skelton there. So
Yeah,
this is
these could
this is
score 40.
very hard to tip. I have
Bunnies,
no idea.
it's probably going to be one of those 70-point games, like you said. There's going to be points on the table. It'll be like 40-30 or something like that, or
Yeah,
40-20. I think the Bunnies probably got 40 points in him here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
might go
go
Bunnies
Tigers.
13 plus.
Tigers for vibes.
No, I'm going to go Bunnies
Yeah.
because my brain can't, yeah, can't tip against them in this one.
You've learned to love Latrell.
No, I hate Latrell, but I just think the Bunnies are a better team and they've got Wayne Bennett. Like, Wayne Bennett versus Benji Marshall. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, that's battle of the prodigy and the goat. Okay, Eels Dragons. What do we got going on? On over here. Hopgood is back from suspension, pushing out DeBellin onto the bench, and Little is back. But Cook has been named. He did go for a HIA last week, but he's named, so all good. Interesting little minute split there. I'm not sure at the price of Little. I know Cook has absolutely cooked for the start of the season, and he's got a really negative break even. He's going to make a heap of money. Yeah, it would have been nice if Little had a few more weeks, but I don't think we can go there. He's going to make money regardless. If you had him this week, I don't know why you'd have him, but if you did, that would be tricky. Because no, you just take the money that Cook's going to make and trade elsewhere and then get rid of him later. What am I saying? What have you got for this game, Matt?
Iongi's still a gun. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Kinney to Iongi at some point. He's my sort of second fullback option that I want. I'm not sure if Farlongo might be a season keeper, honestly, at the Storm.
Yeah.
So yeah, with Walshy and Farlongo, if Kinney and the Titans don't pick it up, then I might be trying to find my way to Iongi. Yeah, Hopgood will be great again. Tuolangi retains his spot on the edge. He had a massive week last week.
Yes.
So if he comes out and does the same thing again, then yeah, like he could end up making heaps of money as well. So I just think there's lots of points on the table this year. So look, a lot of players that get attacking stats could be looking for cash rises, and then
Yeah.
a week or two later they bounce back down. So I'm not really too sure all it takes is to score a couple tries. But yeah,
Tuolagi, he would have to score 150 for me to consider him next week. I've had him a couple of times over the years, and like he's capable of this, but it just does not happen very often. So even if he did it in back-to-back weeks, I wouldn't put money on it happening a third time. It's very volatile player.
I feel like even though the Eels have good options, I feel like that's all they have. They only have good options. They don't have any great options. So, I could understand if you needed like a mid-tier guy in a spot that you might have a Hopgood, or maybe you're going for a pod direction with like a Addo Carr or something. But yeah, I don't think there's really that many Supercoach relevant players on the Eels. On the other side, I've got Luciano Leilua, and he's been doing his job so far, but he hasn't picked up an attacking stat yet. So I'm really hoping that he can bust through, those weak defensive edges of the Eels and get himself an attacking stat this game. Valentine Holmes is a target as well for me for CTW as like a season hold. I want to get to him as quickly as possible. So look, I guess as somebody that doesn't own him at the moment, I'm thinking, hopefully he can go poorly and drop some cash. But if I did own him, geez, I might even be considering to captain him. It's a bit of a tricky week for captains. So
On
yeah,
the topic
Holmes.
of Holmes, let's just quickly have a look at the draw, because I'm pretty sure the Dragons have a really, really good draw coming up. Where are they? Dragons. Coming into round 3. So they have Para, Gold Coast, Cowboys, Manly, Souths, Roosters bye. So very, very juicy little run there. So
Yeah.
definitely going to be looking at Val Holmes.
Yeah, so Leilua, I'm stoked to be holding him for the next few weeks and trying to get Holmes in my team as quickly as possible. Setu 2 is relatively playable as well.
Yeah.
As a GB. So
that
yeah,
run
looking
is
good.
sweetened up at the perfect time for him. He could find his way to a few
Hopefully
100K.
Atkinson as well. A lot of
Yeah.
people have Atkinson. I still have Atkinson. You're a Sanders guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I had both, but I
Yeah.
got rid of him to do some shit. I don't remember.
Noah Martin or something. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
so
it. No Martin.
I'm on Atkinson, so hopefully, yeah, he starts to continue with that run and make some more money for me.
Yeah.
That'd be great, and that way I can look to upgrade him to like a second gun halfback at some point. That'll be awesome.
I'm glad that both of those cheapy halfbacks, well, that Atkinson particularly kind of stabilized his break even with that 60 odd, because that's a real pain in the ass to have a plotter cheapy and the guys that you're wanting to replace him with, you need to pull 600k out of your ass to be able to get them in. So
Yeah.
glad that's not happening to people, because it
Ryan
sucks.
Couchman, I'm fading.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Because of the minutes?
just this week. Yeah, I'm still not sure what the minutes actually look like. Like it seems odd so far.
Yeah.
And I needed Suafalongo and I needed Lasati over him.
Yeah.
So, and then instead of doing a third like cheapy correction kind of trade, I'm going off Sam Walker up to Nico Hines. So that's I'm not going to get Couchman. He's going through to the keeper this week for me, as is Moses Leo. So they were both good options that I could trade towards and hold Walker. And I can understand somebody doing that in my position, but I'm going Hines. I don't want to mess around in the halfback.
Yeah, Moses Leo with single figures with 5 or 10 minutes left last week kind of gave me the ick a little bit. He's still going to make some good money. It's just, how long can he do it? Lasardi and stuff, they're not going to have a single digit score that just breaks their break even completely in half or whatever. They've set themselves up to make some good cash. So
Catchman's a good option as well. It's just not for me this week. Yeah, who are we tipping?
I was just thinking that.
Oh
God. This is a tough week.
I think I'm going to tip the Dragons.
Yeah. I'll go the Eels just to go against you.
Yep, sounds good.
Because, again, another big points game, more 6 agains happening. I think, I reckon we're going to see the first. What is the record for a SuperCoach score, as in, like, a team of the week?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
Anyone knows that? Leave it in the comments. Last game, Cowboys Titans. Big old fucking fat poo slinger.
Maybe.
Cowboys, basically the same team. Ruben Cotter comes back after missing last week for family reasons, I believe. And for the Titans, JC named on the bench, surely taking over Lachlan Ilias. Even though Ilias has been good, it's just the formula they've had the most success with, so I can see them doing it again. Are the Titans due for a bounce back, or are they just not capable of a bounce back? I suppose
100% due. 100% due. This will be the week. Look, I actually expect the Titans to be really good this week. I'm tipping the Titans. I also heard somewhere Drinkwater might actually be getting rested from that injury. So
I didn't watch him play last week. Was he involved, or was he just kind of hanging out?
His base was like 15 points or something.
Yeah, okay.
And he got just a couple of good attacking stats. And there was a Adam Dewey try under the post where he just stood there instead of getting involved.
Didn't want to get in the contact, yeah.
I didn't understand. I thought he must have been distracted by something and just had trust in his guys to stop him or something. Yeah. I don't know. It was proper what the moment.
If it was late in either half, those
16 minutes in.
Okay. Because when players get needled up, those needles, I think they only last like 15 or 20 minutes. So the back end of the half, they're like full on in pain again, and they have to needle up again at halftime. So,
but yeah, the rumor is Purdue to fullback, and Labour comes in.
That is
so
5'8" Purdue playing at fullback. Yeah, 100%. If that happens, I will be trading him in.
I've still got Drinky in draft, so I've actually got the captaincy on him because that's my only loop option this week. Hopefully he doesn't play. And
I was gonna say, if you
stops
accidentally play him for the third one and he gets you 3 underwhelming scores.
Well, I don't have another fullback in draft, so I got to run him. But so either he plays and does well, or hopefully he play. If he plays, I hope he does well, and if he doesn't play, then I don't care. I've got a VC on somebody that's going to be good. But yeah. Oh, look, if I've heard some people holding Drinkwater, I think I saw Sanks is still doing it or something. Like, I would not be doing that. Like, just jump off.
This week,
like,
holding him is insane after what we've seen. Like,
well, he's playing the Titans, so that was like the argument. But I was like, I don't even know if he's going to play, and if he does, he's not playing to his full potential. Like, it's just get off before you lose money. Trust me.
Yeah. Faye Marnie, I reckon. My tip for this game is that he scores a hat trick and just. The SuperCoach gods shine down on us.
I don't know about that. I'm still not playing him. I think I'm playing Chester. People are afraid of playing Chester in this game, but I don't know. Chester has looked like the best out of all the CTW cheapies so far. He has insane work rate. He looks so good when he plays. Like, I don't care if it's the last game of the round. Like, I'm banking on Chester to come out and do well. I don't have reserves on any of my center wings this week. I'm playing the 4 guys on the field. That's it. I'll show you when we get to my team what my strategy is with my sit first start.
Well, there isn't too much else to go on about for this game, so we can move on over there now.
Oh, who we got? I got Titans.
I suppose I'll go the Titans with a Faymani hat trick.
Let's get it.
Yeah
Nice.
Or no, I'm going to tip Faymani hat trick and the Titans lose. That's my
No,
tip.
that's ridiculous. Oh my god, bro. The odds for that on
I
betting
might
would
have to
be a
put that
joke.
on.
It'd be a joke.
Oh god.
All right. Yeah. So as I mentioned, Sam Walker out, Nico Hines in. Don't want to mess around at halfback. Nico Hines probably going to be the halfback too all year, but he's going to play more games than Cleary. So that's my strategy. Drinkwater out for Farlongo because he has the best break even. It's a joke, and I should have had him from the start. And yeah, Laiafi was just nothing away up the top, so he's out for Lasati via way of Jules. So I brought in 2 players based on break even and 1 based on security. Just needed a gun, needed to upgrade to a gun in halfback.
For me, Flegler out, Tino out, Lasardi in, Farlogo in, and I think that could be a very popular trade combination this week.
Yep.
Just makes sense. I don't think I need to explain why I'm doing it. Money and points. I do have my boost trade left, and if I'm going to use that, it's either going to be Sam Walker to Hines or Cleary. Short-term brain is saying pick Hines and stick the captaincy on him this week. Long-term brain is saying Cleary has done very well in this really rough first few games for the Panthers, and I can just really see him going on a tear. But then we flip back over to Hines. Probably not going to play Origin, so that's much better. I just
For the sake of content, I want you to go Cleary, and I'm going to fade Cleary, and we're going to battle it out all year. Let's go.
But you would say that if you thought Hines was the better option, wouldn't you?
That's exactly right, right? Yeah, of course. Like I think Hines is better. So, but this is the battle. Like, who do you pick in halfback 1 or
Yeah.
2? Like, which guy is it? This is the question every week, right? Is
Yeah.
it Cleary? Is it Hines? Maybe it's Hughes. Maybe it's Dewey. Maybe it's Walker still.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but it's pretty clear that Hines and Cleary are number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
In that order. I think
So
we'll see. We'll see.
that's why I'm not pulling the trigger on this trade yet. Sam Walker is going to lose about 50k this week, which isn't ideal. But both Cleary and Hines, even if they get massive scores, aren't going to go up too much. They've got fairly stable break evens. So I can move to them next week with a little bit more difficulty. I do have 250k in the bank, so it's doable. And
I respect it.
then after this week, maybe some Dewey emerges, and his price changes next week. So maybe it all lines up and we end up jumping on him. Maybe Tanner Boyd scores fucking 178. It's a big week of footy to watch, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I think Sam Walker is a viable hold option. Absolutely. So I'm glad to see that you're going with something different and doing that as well. That's cool. Yeah, because it's crazy that neither of us started with Farlongo or Lasardi. It's like we are wooden spoon SuperCoach.
Yeah. Well, I think we had our reasons for Lasardi and Chan, but Farlongo, if I could have my time back. Yeah.
I had him in my team all preseason.
Yeah.
And I just when Drinky got injured and scored 30, I was like, no, we need more points. It went to Walsh and then nah.
Dude, I should have just stuck with my first team picker before the stats update. I should have just stuck with that. But I've overthought it and I've kind of moved away from it, then back in that direction after the stats change. But
it is what it is.
Looking at my team now, it's hot. I'm liking
Let's go to teams.
We'll move over to them.
Up top.
Yeah. Rightio, forwards. Grant, Haas, Kalamatangi, Fafita, Mooney, Martin. Halves, Sam Walker, Ethan Sanders. We'll go over to the 5/8s afterwards. Yep. On the bench, Marnie, not great. Paseka is fine. Arama Howe is fine. Lasardi is fine. Cooper Bai is fine. Got enough. I think that's fine. And Sanders, which is also fine. So top half of my team, 0 complaints.
Yeah. Okay. If I were you, I'd be boosting and getting rid of enough, but that's fine. That's your strategy. I like it. We can't all do the same thing. So that's sweet. Yeah, look, I'm with you on Haas and Kalamatangi and Grant. Let's go. Unfortunately, I've got Iowelu, or Uelu, sorry. You've got Marnie. I don't think those are urgent problems, so that's fine. Paseka turned out to be the better option, I guess, to start the season, just with Flegler getting his injury. So well played. Yeah, but look, there is no chance that I am playing or not playing Arama Ho against the Cowboys with their weak defense on the edges. He is 100% got the R for me this week. Same with Leilua coming up against the Eels. Like, definitely need the R on him. And Lasardi against the Broncos. All three of those teams have leaked points to their back rowers to start the season, to the opposing back rowers to start the season. So, yep, I've got 3 reserves up top here in the forwards. Hopefully they all bust out 50 to 80 points, and I'm cheering. And even though they're cheapies, so they're going up in money and they're scoring big for me this week, hopefully. Joe Fermor was the better Titan to have, so I'm still holding on to him. And again, he hasn't picked up an attacking stat yet this season. And last year against the Cowboys in this matchup, he scored 132 points. So, yep, looking forward to Bo Fermor finally picking up his attacking stats this week. And yeah, Fafita, obviously, pretty much a must-have in every team, surely. Yep. Nico Hines, captain.
Yeah, that's scary. That's real scary. That's I might have to make that trade just so you can't beat me with Hines next week, and then we've both got him, and then I've got a chance again because I really think he's going to go ballistic this week.
Get Cleary.
Yeah.
I'm fading him.
Who's Cleary got? Yeah, Cleary. He's got the Roosters. His draw. I'll think about it. I'll make that call before lockout.
Keep Walker.
Yeah, I'm keeping Cody Walker. Yeah. Then I'm gonna trade him.
Walker. Keep Sam Walker. Yeah. All right, what you got in the backs? Show me your backs.
Bang. We got, speaking of Cody Walker, Jonah Pezzett. I'm not set on these reserves, by the way. I think Pezzett, I just saw the 82 and was like, yep, brain, click on that. But I think after hearing you talk about buy, I might pick him. I might go Sanders. Sorry, not buy, about Arama Howe. Marnie's definitely not getting it. Cowboys a shot. I'm even kind of reluctant having it on Keeney. JC is back, so there's a chance. So I'll leave it on him because that would sting. But yeah, so we've got Farmworth, Iro, Toto, and Cobbo. Cobbo is really not a concern. He's only due to go down 25k. Iro, 50. If he scores a try this week, then he's not a concern anymore. I've got not the best cheapies in center wing, but I've got enough. I'm happy with it. And then Walsh, Follinger, Keeney at the back. I'm very happy with my structure at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, who's a better cheapie in center wing? Like, maybe you want Chester, maybe you want Leo, but like, I don't think Moses Leo is that important. And Chester, I think Leo and Chester were number 4 and 5 on the break-even list. So sure, they're both great options, but like, that's fine. I think you do have good cheapies. Yeah, definitely want Kinney playing for you this week, bro. Kinney could, again, he's playing the Titans. Like, he hasn't had an attacking stat yet. JC's back in the team to unlock him. Like, definitely want Kinney playing. I'm very scared of the captaincy on Herbie. And honestly, I want Herbie and Iro. They're like 2 of my targets. So your center wing is scary.
Yeah, it's I think that's going to be my strong point going forward. A lot of people went massive on the cheapies in center wing, whereas I've managed to still have a fairly decent forward pack with a strong center wing. So I think I've just got a little bit more of a balanced team. So hopefully I can make the right upgrades and shoot ahead in the rankings because I'm fucking like 75,000th at the moment.
Yeah, I caught up a bit. I'm not far behind you there. Jackson Purdue for me in 5/8. Again, outside back playing 5/8. A bit of a broken sort of dual position, I think. So just going to keep running with that for probably about 10 weeks and see how it goes. Hopefully this week he goes great against the Titans. So he might even play fullback. So let's go. Then, Stephen Crichton and Selwyn Cobbo, Jesse Ramian, Tom Chester. They're the centers I'm playing this week. Crichton, Cobbo, Ramian, Chester. I just need them all to keep making money and score well enough. That's it. Like, everyone in my team is essentially set to make money this week, except for Reece Walsh. So that's sort of one of the things I'm really happy about with my team structure is, even though I don't have those guns in the center, I've got guys that are good to make money. You know, they should be able to make money. They should score well this week. They should make money in the next couple of weeks. And then, hopefully the cheapies also, cashing in big. And next minute, I've got Herbie Farnworth, Jacob Kiraz, and Valentine Holmes in my team.
I'm not concerned with the cheapies, with the 6 agains and everything. I think we're going to see I think this is almost going to be a bit of a corrective year in the scoring. It's going to be a lot higher. It's going to be different to other years, which I'm excited for. I can't wait for this round. It's going to be a sweat watching all these different players. And then next week we've got, who is it? We've got Manly, Bulldogs, and the Tigers all changing price next week as well. So the chaos isn't done yet. Another must-have may make themselves known next week. So definitely keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. If I was going to play any of my CT dubs, it would be Makasini based on pure natural talent.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I'll swap Faimani over to him because I didn't back him last week and I don't feel great about it.
You just said you were backing him for a hat trick. You're not going to put the R on him.
Come on, but bro. I'm also backing on him to do that in a losing Titans side. So but that is fair. Man. I will leave him on there just for that because vibes and shit.
Yeah, get Cleary.
Beauty. Have we got anything else to touch on? I think that might be it, eh?
Join the group league.
Yes. We'll go back to join the group league. Code 899247. Prize pool is $813.84. 1620 added last week, which is huge. Don't forget to leave your comments with your bets for this weekend down below. There's 2 spots left. So I let it go for the first few videos, but it's going to be the first 5 comments to get in now just to make it less admin for me. And then also the bets don't get divided way too far down. So that's how we're going to do it. Get commenting. 2 spots left. And best of luck in round 3. We will see you on Monday. Catch ya.